So today I'm going to show you how to find an AC leak. I've looked at this car once before. It came in, it was very low on refrigerant. I used an AC machine to evacuate the refrigerant, put a vacuum on the system, and then before charging it, I introduced some ultraviolet dye. When you shine a UV light on this dye, it fluoresces. So I'm going to trace all of the AC components with this UV light. That way, if any of them are leaking, I'll be able to see the dye. You can see it's showing up quite well here. It looks like this lower pressure line has been leaking from the crimps. So we're going to replace this line. Before you replace any AC component, you have to make sure that there's no freon in the system. So I'm going to hook up my AC machine here. And I can tell by the gauge here that there is indeed quite a bit of freon in there. So I'm going to start the recovery process. That's going to remove all of the freon from the system. This will probably take around 5 to 10 minutes. So I'm going to come back after that and I can resume replacing the line. I've got the new line here. It comes with O-rings already installed, so that's nice. And the machine is done evacuating. So at this point, I'm going to unbolt the line. There's a simple connection here. It's a 12 millimeter. Now the line is held in there right now by vacuum, so I'm not going to pull it out. It's best to minimize the amount of time that the system is disconnected and exposed to the atmosphere air. There's the other part. Hitting it with the UV, just so you can see how much it was leaking. So now I'm going to lower the car and forcefully separate the seal. Once I do that, I'm going to move as quickly as possible to minimize the amount of time that the system is exposed to this humid atmospheric air. I'm going to go ahead and prep the connections here. So I like to actually wet the seal a little bit with the oil. So now it's time to place a vacuum on the system to remove any air and moisture that is intruding into the system. So I'm evacuating it for 20 minutes. You can see the needle drop. So I'm gonna come back in 20 minutes and resume charging this thing up. So we're done evacuating. Now it's time to charge. This 2005 Maxima takes 0.6 kilograms, which is around 1 pound and 1/4 if you use standard. We're gonna inject a little oil. Not much. So now we're done charging. AC is working great. And there's still UV dye in the system, so if another leak develops, I'll be able to find it with the UV light. Yeah.
All he wants to do.
I've got the new line on. It's all charged up. Now I'm driving the car to evaluate the AC. AC always works best when the car's in motion because the moving air helps to carry away the heat. And according to my thermometer, it's putting out around 40 or 50. Whoa, it's getting cold. That's pretty damn cold. So the AC is working great. Let me know if you have any questions. Send me an email.